Welcome back to Sin's Den of Sin. I am your host, Synthesis, or Sin Sins, as many of you know me. I'm putting together a quick Minecraft video today to show you my super smelter and item sorter. As you can tell, I've got 3 chests over here, 2 singles and a double chest, as well as a hopper floor, and I will go through those chests left to right. The super smelter is fed from my item sorting system up here. If you click on fuel for smelting, you can load an item such as coal in there. So we will put 3 items in, and as you notice, they're gone. Those will be fed down to a minecart, which will feed coal and other burnables into a series of furnaces. Items that I would like to smelt, I will toss in here, and you can see them counting down. And then items that I would like to sort will go in here, or I can just toss them randomly on the floor. So, for example, we'll toss some cobble out there, some diamonds, some gold. We'll throw the coal out there and some glass, as well as the sand. Or we'll just come in here, toss everything in, and as you can tell, it's feeding down. Make sure I get the sand in there as well. And we'll go downstairs, take a look at what's going on. The item sorter works by feeding everything through a series of hoppers down through a hopper channel and into a sorter chest, or I'm sorry, a sorter hopper. The first slot must contain 6 of the item that you would like to sort, as well as 4 disposable items that don't matter. In this case, the only thing I can't sort is signs. Now I have a mixture of cobble and smooth coming through here, which is why it's cycling back and forth. But it works on the principle that a chest cannot drop items into a hopper if there is a block placed directly above it. So right now, items will not go into the chest or drop as long as that block is down. You can't right-click on the chest and use it, but if you right-click on the chest below it, which has a hopper feeding into it, it will go. And right now, there is a lot of smooth stone going into this chest because the chest is full. It will fill the chest, the hopper, and the top chest until you drain it. Now remember, I tossed glass panes in there, I tossed diamonds in there, sand, all sorts of fun stuff, including redstone. So there's a series of hoppers that run around the backside, all the way around here, and we'll run in. And they feed through here. Anytime more than 6 items are picked up in the sort hopper, it will trigger a redstone circuit, which will shut this lamp off, which will then shut the block off, and the redstone circuit that keeps the piston extended. The hopper feeds downstairs to another layer, and feeds in from this side. And as you can tell, it seems to work pretty well. If it comes across, or let me rephrase that, if an item comes through that does not have a chest already assigned to it, and it reaches another available chest, such as this one, which has nothing in it, and nothing in the sort hopper, the first 6 items of that particular part, in this case torches, because that's what happened to fall in, the first item that comes through would sort down into that chest, and then all you would have to do is come back and label it. Items that went to be smelted are fed down here. This is the fuel smelter cart. It fills the hopper. The hopper then triggers the comparator, which causes the piston to retract. Because of this torch, it reverses the signal. Once the hopper has emptied, this all turns back on and triggers the repeater and the cart launcher right here, which sends the cart flying, and then the piston extends again. When the cart rolls all the way around, it hits a powered rail, comes back. If there's still items in the carts after it comes back, it hits the detector rail, and the comparator triggers the block, which sends the cart back around the planned path again. We're going to step down underneath to avoid Mr. Enderman. I'm going to go this way. This is the actual items to be smelted cart, which as you can see comes all the way down. Items in here go up to the top of the hoppers that are on top of the furnaces, which are all embedded down in underneath. So there's 2 hoppers, and I had to double stack them because the rails kept joining up. All feed from the furnaces gets fed down through these hoppers at the bottom into the double chest, which then feeds into the item dropper here. The item dropper operates with a comparator. Anytime an item is detected in the item dropper, the comparator turns on, triggers the clock, and then triggers the output for the torches, which cycles each dropper as it goes up into a double chest at the top, which has a hopper on the other side of the double chest, which then drops right back down into the sorting system. So items that are smelted go in there. We'll go ahead and toss half of those in. The circuit kicks on, and you're not going to see anything there, but you'll see here. Now the only issue is the dropper elevator is a bit slow. I may have to add a second one to keep up with the inflow, and I need to get around this guy, and I don't want to trigger him and make him upset at me. So we'll go back this way. Eventually I'll get in here and finish cleaning everything up. So those items are now going through the sorter, and we'll see them here as soon as the items up on top finish sorting. We still have cobble sorting up here. All of my sand has already fed back in. And I'm having some minor issues with my computer locking up during my recording, so you may see some minor jumps in the edits. I apologize. But as you can tell, there are items still sorting here. And I'm just waiting to make sure that everything comes through like it should. There they are. If you have any questions, you can catch me on the Apocalypse server or on MeFight. Thank you.